Hey guys, this is my review for Just Cause 2. So in this game, you play as a guy who's been sent to the island of now to try and basically stop the military there and change the leadership on the island. And to do that, he has to use the help of the free criminal groups that are living on the island. And they each have their own sectors and they sort of have their own goals to try and take over the island. And you help them by doing random missions. So there's agency missions, and then there's side missions which are done by the military groups. And the military group side missions are usually just you going into some random town or some place and blowing it up, and then you get chaos points. And chaos points are used to unlock more missions and more agency missions, and also to unlock more items in the black market. So black market sells stuff like vehicles and weapons to you. And you get money as well for killing stuff and doing missions, and you can use that money to buy the items in the black market. And the main idea of the game is just to continue to do side missions and stuff like that, and get chaos points to unlock more agency missions, which are the main storyline. And there's only 7 main storyline missions in the game, so it's not like a super long game. You'd probably finish all the side missions and main missions within like 13 or 15 hours of playing this game, so it's not super long, but there's still heaps of stuff to do. When I finished the main storyline to this game, it said I'd only completed 25% of the island, because there's like a couple hundred items defined on the island, such as like weapon upgrades, health upgrades, stuff like that. You just find them in towns, and there's lots of different cities that you can find, and when you find them you have to destroy structures in them and find the hidden items in the city, and then you get 100% of that city. So if you wanted to spend like hours and hours just going between the different places blowing stuff up, then you would do that. Basically, the main weapons in this game are pistols, SMGs, machine guns, rocket launchers, and Gatling guns, and then you've also got machine guns and rockets on vehicles, and you can upgrade them in the black market, which will make them stronger. And you've also got grenades and dynamite and stuff like that you can throw. And you've got a melee attack, which is like a knife on the end of a rope, and you use it to kill people. So there's not a huge lot of variety, but it's still quite a good game. The graphics are pretty good as well. I didn't think there were any bugs really in the game, so it all ran really smoothly. I was kind of disappointed at how weak the storyline was, since there's only 7 main missions that actually give something to the storyline. The side missions, like, they don't really offer anything other than a bonus or some chaos points to help you progress towards agency missions, so they're not really that important to like focus on them. But the main storyline was really weak, since you have to do heaps of side missions and stuff between each main mission, so it's not really that progressive, but it was still really quite good. I'd probably suggest playing Just Cause 1 first, because there are a lot of like them talking in the main missions which refer to number 1 and stuff that would have happened in number 1, but you don't have to play number 1 first. This one's still quite good even if you want to start at number 2, because number 1 is kind of a little bit buggy, but it's still a good game to play. So I'd probably give this one a 7 out of 10, because it is quite good. There's still other stuff in the game to do once you're finished. It doesn't just make you restart from the beginning. You can go back and do any side quests you miss. You can also do like races and fly planes around and try and 100% the game if you really wanted to. But basically, most of the missions are all really similar in this game. You just go to some place, you blow it up, kill a bunch of people, get your target or whatever, you go off. Movement and stuff in this game is quite slow, especially at the beginning, because you haven't unlocked a lot of quick travel locations. So you sort of have to use either your parachute and your random slingshot that you can use to pull yourself onto structures and that, and you can use that to travel, because it's actually faster to travel like that than to use a car. Otherwise, a jet is the fastest mode of transport in this game. Yeah, otherwise, it's quite a good game, but I'd say that they definitely needed to add more main storyline missions to keep the story actually interesting, and maybe add a bigger variety of weapons, because they really aren't that different, the weapons that they've given you. I would have wanted to have seen something a little bit more interesting, but still, it was a really fun game. and I quite enjoyed playing it, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Okay guys, make sure to comment what you
Okay,
thought
you
of the
ready?
game in the comments below this video. So yeah.